unlike Melody, I didn't really have anything to talk about, so I decided to talk about the Olympics because they're happening and they're a big deal, and I didn't have anything else to talk about. So, I have a little bit of research right here for you. The Olympics began in ancient Greece, where not only were women not allowed to compete, but they also weren't allowed to attend because the competitors, which were men, competed naked. The first modern Olympics was in 1896, and it was held in Athens, and it was the Summer Olympics. And women weren't allowed to compete in that still. And also, there wasn't a Winter Olympics at that point in time, and figure skating and hockey were included in the Summer Olympics up until they were created. The 1900 Games in Paris were when the first women could compete, and I believe there was 11 women, and they were allowed to compete in like field tennis and golf, and then each year, generally, more and more women were allowed to compete, and they would be allowed to compete. I think next it was swimming, and then next it was in track, and then so on until they were allowed to compete in everything. The very first Olympic Games only had 14 countries competing. So I kind of casually watched the Olympics. I watched the gymnastics, I watched most of the swimming, and then other sports here and there, usually whatever's on. And every time I watch the Olympics, I'm always like, I could be in the Olympics. I could have been in the Olympics, because even though I'm really artistic and creative now, I actually used to be really sporty. I played a lot of sports, surprisingly. Like, I could have been in the Olympics. I played soccer for 8 years. I also was a figure skater for probably about 8 years, and I am a 4-time silver medalist in figure skating. I played basketball briefly. I wasn't very good. I swam a couple years during the summer, and my mom always used to tell me that I was really good because I had no idea what I was doing. Now, if I had created the Olympics, these would be the events that I would compete in. Cat snuggling. And look at that beautiful burping baby hold she has on that cat. Wow. I mean, she really is a pro, and look at her going for the mink scarf cat snuggling hold. It's just beautiful. Oh, she takes a minute too long with the scratching. That might get her some points knocked down. And now she's going, oh, beautiful finish with the no hands. Wow, that is talent right there. I won the gold. Fangirling. And then Cora was like, I love you too! And I was just like, my feels! I think I would get bronze. Hope you enjoyed that little video about the Olympics, and I hope you learned a little bit more. And so far to say, go USA! See you in 2 weeks.